You've read this story before, but you probably have not seen it this way. That night, Pharaoh could not sleep. He dreamed he was standing beside the Nile, when 7 healthy cows rose from a river and grazed peacefully. Then 7 others followed, thin, diseased, and frightening. The weak devoured the strong, yet nothing changed. Pharaoh woke in fear, and then fell asleep again. This time, he dreamed of 7 full heads of grain growing on one stalk. Then 7 thin, scorched heads appeared, and swallowed the healthy ones. By morning, Pharaoh was deeply troubled. He summoned the magicians and wise men of Egypt. They heard the dreams. They searched for meaning, but none could explain them. Egypt had knowledge. Egypt had power. But Egypt had no answer. And then a memory surfaced. The chief butler stepped forward and spoke of a failure he had buried for 2 years. He remembered a Hebrew prisoner, a man who had interpreted dreams with precision, a man who had been right. Pharaoh sent for Joseph at once. Joseph was brought out of prison, cleaned, prepared, and suddenly standing before the most powerful ruler on earth. Pharaoh said, "I have heard that you can interpret dreams." Joseph answered calmly, "I cannot do it, but God will give Pharaoh the answer." Joseph explained the dreams clearly. 7 years of abundance were coming to Egypt, followed by 7 years of devastating famine. The dreams were one message, repeated for certainty, and the timing was fixed by God. Joseph didn't stop at interpretation. He offered wisdom. Store grain during the years of abundance. Prepare for what is coming. Pharaoh listened. In that moment, Joseph was no longer a prisoner. He was a solution. Pharaoh said, "Can we find anyone like this? A man in whom is the Spirit of God." Joseph was given authority over Egypt, a signet ring, new garments, a new name. In one day, Joseph went from prison to palace. What years of waiting could not do, one moment of divine timing accomplished. Because when God speaks, chains fall quietly. Follow and subscribe to continue the journey through Scripture from Genesis to Revelation.